Oh.
Hello, friends.
Oh.
Welcome back to High Rollers Lightfall's Descent. If you're just joining us from our channel on High Rollers D&D or Yogscast from our regular game, welcome again. Good to see you. If you're somebody who just watches us here on the D&D channel, it's great to see you. Hope you're having a great weekend.
Hello.
So, Trot is getting his food, which is why he's not here. Everyone else is here. We've got Katie back.
Hi. Yeah.
To continue our journey through hell.
Oh,
So
hell.
happy.
Welcome to High Rollers Lightfall's Descent. The premise of this campaign that you are watching is we have gone back to our very first campaign's characters. They were all level 15 when we started, and they are in pursuit of their friend's soul contract. Their companion, a former player, Cholamar Leith, his soul contract, he made a bargain with Asmodeus near the end of our campaign, and now they have come to Avernus to recover his soul contract. And in doing so, they become aware of some plots going on with Zariel and such. Up until now, they have been working with an Iranice called Kalisa, who has offered the party her aid in exchange for performing a task, which they have now done. That task was kill Arkan the Cruel.
Dunzo.
Dunzo.
Complete.
They travelled to Arkan's tower, they fought Arkan, as well as his two companions, Torgar, Stillfist, and Krull, as well as legions of undead and dragons and all sorts. They slew him, they've recovered the hand of Vecna, and now they have travelled to a place called Fort Knucklebone.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Kalisa, the Iranice, has transported them there as a bit of a safe haven while they make their next steps. And overnight, Kalisa the Iranice approaches Alzra the Voidwalker and made a little offer.
A little one.
Serve Asmodeus, give up your soul, and you will be bestowed with all the powers of the Nine Hells. And in a whispered voice, Alzra said, yes. Her body flooded with the power of the Nine Hells and of Asmodeus himself. And as the power runs through, you hear this deep, charming, soothing, but also terrifying voice. Good, my child.
Here we go.
I am so looking forward to working with you.
Oh, me too. I can do that too.
And when you come to Alzra, you can feel it. You can feel the power of not just Avernus, but all of the hells bubbling in your veins.
Yes.
Eldritch powers that you never had access to just fill you. All of the training and the knowledge that you had gained as a servant of the Raven Queen is gone, replaced with these new memories of power, of incantations and spells. And you are now a 20th level warlock.
Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you that.
No, I know that. You did tell me that.
Yeah.
But it's just in level 20.
The first level 20 in High Rollers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And it's
And
Rhiannon.
it goes to the new girl.
yeah.
Sort of.
As I feel it should.
Yeah.
The rest of you,
I didn't get that.
you're all kind of sleeping separately to Alzra. Alzra had gone off with Kalisa. The rest of you were kind of huddled together underneath the sort of ramshackle kind of shanty tent made from corrugated iron and some bone-like poles.
There it is. Of course it is. I was waiting
It's
for the
always
bones
bones.
to come.
It's always bones.
There's a lava pool.
And you are awoken after about 8 hours of sleep and rest, whatever you need, by the sound of clunk, like metal whacking against metal. This kind of clunk, clunk, clunk. And as you your eyes open and you look around, you just see a little black raven creature, a kenku, looking at you. Clunk, clunk.
What is that? Why?
What is that? Why? Clunk.
Voice.
That's how
Like the nasally voice. What is that? Why?
That's what you sound like, Mom. That's how we hear you.
Oh, jeez, I'm going to stop talking. What? Oh, cool.
It kind of bobs over to you and kicks you a little bit.
What do you want?
Hello.
Oh, hello, dearie.
Oh. It only imitates what it's heard.
Clunk,
What is that? It's you.
That's
clunk.
You're Clunk? Yes? You're Clunk. I was hoping you were going to use that as
He
material.
points into the distance, and then he goes. And then he just leaves. He just like wanders off.
Oh, good.
We've come across
Kalisa and
Kenku.
Alzra are not.
Yeah,
with
we
you.
have.
Yeah, you've come across Kenku before.
Yeah, in the
First Light.
Fallout
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Fallout.
No, I
the video game.
No, I grew up in the Fallout town.
Yeah. First Light.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean stolen material? That place. Well, right.
As you're looking around, like the Fort Knucklebone is less of a fort, and it's more like a junkyard. There are just like metal machines, bones, carcasses of demons just kind of everywhere. And as you're looking around, you see a fiery skull just tearing across this fort, chasing after these little gnomes in red hats. And the skull is like, "Come back here, you worthless monsters! Where is my eye?" And it shoots like fire out of its mouth, and the little gnomes are jumping out the way.
We fought one of those things before, actually. I turned into a water elemental and put it. It was inside me, and it was funny. And okay, I'm done.
Cool.
I'm just like something that I've actually seen before, and honestly, that's not that weird. And
No.
I'm not as scared as that as everything else. Just saying.
It's actually quite homely.
Yeah.
See something like that, you know, Kenku.
Something that you recognise.
Yeah, big bird. It's just a bird, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like a little bipedal humanoid bird.
It's like a raven kind
It's like a little raven that walks around on legs, but it doesn't fly. And it has arms. It has like feathery arms rather than
Just
wings.
picturing those birds with arms.
It's got like feathery arms. But yeah, I think Alzra and Kalisa emerge from a corner. Does Alzra look any different?
Yeah.
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 Okay, what does Alzra look like?
Cool. So she was pale before, but now she's almost blue. Like her skin is almost blue, it's so pale. Like her eyes are just like, where they were white before, are just burning with like red, demonic magic.
So your skin looks like dead.
Like dead, yeah.
Okay.
And then she has 2 or 4. 4? Let's do 4. Massive horns.
4 horns.
She has like
6.
6
She looks
horns.
like a Destiny NPC.
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap.
She has 2 that like curl up and like massive ones that curl up towards the back of her
That's
neck.
cool.
And then she has 2 smaller ones that kind of frame her face that come forward.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, and you can see that Kalisa is like hanging off of Alzra and like just whispering in her ear, and like is like literally like kind of like. "Ah, yes."
Well, there goes the things we recognise. What?
Bad things.
The
Hello, my companions. Good morning.
Hello.
The Void Walker looks different.
Hi.
She
What have
looks
you done?
fantastic.
Guess
What
you
did you
didn't
do?
make a deal then. Shame.
No, big shame, big shame. No, I've acquired some extra skills just to help our
What was
journey
the
along.
price for that? Just curious.
Just a little soul, you know, nothing major.
Whose soul?
Mine.
Okay.
And
And-
you are happy with this?
Oh, extremely happy.
You could always show off your new powers if you wish, my dear.
I think we're
Not
good.
on us, please.
Personally?
Of course not on you, of course not. But one of those little irritating red cat creatures, like we did before, you could kill
That's
one of
true.
those, I
I could
suppose.
do one of
Kill.
I
those.
don't
Well,
think
we
they
did.
don't-
Prison.
They're
No,
not
no,
doing.
could put them in a prison for a
They're
bit.
not doing anything.
You know what? Good for you. You had your calling. You grabbed it by the balls.
Thank
and now you're a demon.
No,
Well,
she's still human. She just
Yeah.
looks much better.
But under whose command?
Well, your command.
Yeah, it's purely.
She commands her own destiny.
Why do I not think that's the full truth?
Well, there may be callings for me later on when I leave the mortal plane,
Oh,
but
No different to when you serve
that's
the
true.
Raven Queen.
Exactly, no
Exactly.
different.
And it was just your soul. You
Just
gave
my
away.
soul.
Yes.
Well, I have
What's
greater
a soul?
plans.
What is a soul?
What's a
Just
soul?
currency, right?
Yeah.
Just currency.
Just nothing.
Somebody is carrying 2 around in their pocket, I believe.
It's not
Alzra.
Oh, it was Alzra. Oh, you have the soul
I have
coins.
2
my dear.
more, yeah.
Very useful things. In fact, speaking of soul coins, I should introduce you to Maggie before we go. Plans, next steps. I believe that I promised to assist you in exchange for your assistance with Arcan, so I believe it is time to discuss those matters. You were seeking a ledger, I believe.
Yes.
Remind me, my dear.
From Zarlan Runescourge?
Zarlan Runescourge. Such a ledger is held by a creature, a man called Mahadi. He controls a place called the Souk. I can take you there if you wish to head there. It is a marketplace of sort. Mahadi runs it with various creatures and people that he has, well, rescued is a very generous term. Enslaved is a bit too strong. Somewhere between the two.
Somewhere between rescued and enslaved.
Yes. The ledgers are in. The ledgers are in Mahadi's collection. He is a servant of Asmodeus, but he's very loyal to Zariel, unfortunately. So I will need to disguise myself as one of you little mortals.
What about Eldra?
Just looks like a human who's embraced her devilish side.
I can disguise myself as well. It's
Even
fine.
better. What powers the hells can provide?
What powers?
If you could feel it. If you could feel it, guys. It's pretty good.
Unfortunately, because he is loyal to Zariel, I will not be able to directly harm him, but I can provide you with assistance, and I can take you there, most certainly. But convincing him to give up the ledgers, I'm afraid, will be entirely on you.
I'm guessing he'd be willing to sell them?
Possibly. The matter will come down to what cost are you willing to pay.
I don't suppose gold work.
I'm afraid
We
not
have
down
some
here.
coins.
We do have some coins.
Two's not many. I'm not sure he'll give them up
it
for a
not?
paltry two.
We have the Hand of Vecna.
If you wish to trade it to Mahadi, I would not recommend it. Whilst he is a servant of Asmodeus, he's not a true fiend. I would not trust him. Far better to give it to me and Asmodeus, and we'll dispose of it, and give you a little reward in exchange. Wouldn't that be lovely? Have you decided what you would like?
Would you dispose of it, though?
Yes, yes. Asmodeus doesn't want the hand out there in the mortal realm, or even here in the hells. Look at the trouble Arcan caused with it.
Speaking of,
Yes, my dear.
the tower,
Yes.
could I earmark that?
Oh.
For later.
Oh, it's a little close to Tiamat's borders, but we'll discuss it with... It's in Avernus, my dear. You'd need to discuss it with Zariel. However, I'm sure that we can find something on one of the lower planes if that would suit you more.
Could do.
Or if you wish to take it up with Zariel, you always could. She is, I suppose, she is Asmodeus' lieutenant, but between you and I think better if we get rid of her, then perhaps me and you could rule over Avernus. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty good. We'll put a pin. Should we
We'll
pin
put a
that?
pin. We'll
Put a
put a
pin that for adventures later.
And the two of them are like,
Friendship that-
Kalisa is just like, yeah, these two are just hanging out together now. They're
like the
the
best
mean girls. Yeah,
buds,
they're the girls in Mean Girls, like hanging out together.
With their
Put a
fucking
pin in
burn
it.
books. Yeah.
Just demons at level 20.
I kind of just want to derail this all and just follow these two around. Just like-
Yeah, the conquest of Avernus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put a pin in Conquest.
Well, that's where the ledgers are. In terms of you, what was the other thing you wanted, my dear? You're very good with the memory. Remind me.
We want
To do the
travel.
Holophant.
Yes, I know that, but I've already told you I can't directly provide the contract. I can take you
Alcohol?
to these things you need.
The other name we were suggesting
Maggie will
was
have some of that for you.
Lulu the Holophant.
Yes, the Holophant. The Holophant is being held by a warlord called the Sovereign. The Sovereign's palace is a walking city or town, in it, I suppose. It's
What?
built on the backs of various war machines and demons. The irritation with this is it means I cannot teleport us there. It's not a fixed location. That is where Maggie comes in. Maggie is a warlord of a sort. She collects war machines, vehicles powered
too.
by... she collects war machines, vehicles powered by soul coins, actually. They transport devils across the plains of Avernus. If you can get on her good side, and I will certainly put in a good word for you, she would no doubt lend you one of her war machines to travel across, and perhaps even provide you with an escort if you really impress her.
Would we need an escort?
Plains of Avernus are a dangerous place. You never know when you might run into a pack of wild demons or devils on the patrol for demons, or one of Zariel's lieutenants or minions.
Or a convert that just happens overnight. Huh?
How much sway does Alzra have now in Avernus?
Oh, Alzra, she's very powerful. Many creatures would be... Perhaps no, she has no authority. She's not part of the hierarchy. She is still mortal for now.
Right.
She is still mortal, which means she has no hierarchy. However, devils value strength. And she is very strong.
Terrifying.
But you are all strong. You just simply must embrace it a bit more.
Yeah.
Devils do not care for empathy or weakness. They don't want you pathetically asking for something isn't going to work.
Okay. What about the Bone Squad?
I think you have a new spell to keep them animated, don't you? But I don't know if it lasts very
Let me
long.
see.
Because I saw that you had Dance Macabre.
Yeah, I do
Oh
have
my
Dance
God.
Macabre.
Who?
So I can get 5 small or medium corpses that I can see in range. Each corpse stands up, becomes undead, and I can decide if it's a zombie or a skeleton. And it gains a bonus to its attack and damage rolls equal to my spellcasting ability modifier.
But it's not, I don't think it lasts forever.
But it
does
lasts.
Concentration for an hour.
For an hour, okay, so
con.
only an hour at a time.
Yeah, it's not a daily thing I can do like the
It's not
Bone
like
Squad.
Handmaid
Is
Dead.
that a spell, is it?
So the Bone Squad are gone. They're just a pile of bones.
Rip.
Rip.
I can have zombies for an hour.
So what do we call those? The Brain Squad.
Brain Squad.
The flesh fans?
Yeah, you just need the bodies to do it.
Yeah, that
you
sounds
actually
weird.
need bodies around
Yeah.
you to do it. That's the only
I can make bodies.
Everyone can make
I can make bodies.
You can make bodies.
Yeah, make bodies.
My personal suggestion is to go to the souk first. It will be less complicated than trying to track down the sovereign. But I would also suggest that you get to know Maggie and her little ensemble crew here in the fort.
Okay.
Because you'll need to impress them.
Delightful.
Is the Kenku one of them?
Yes, there's Kenku twins actually. Chonk and Chukka, I believe are the names.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, he was trying to direct us actually.
Ah. Yes, there's a few of them. Maggie keeps a flesh golem called Mickey. There's the flame skull. There's a pair of imps that are quite besotted with her. Oh, you're going to like Maggie. She's a delight.
She's a delight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get that reference.
I know that one.
Should we meet them now?
Yes, well, you can go about as you wish. I've brought you here. I suggest you go about as you will. I'm going to...
Sweet. Sightseeing.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Love it.
Although,
Well, just if you wish to go to the souk, I will take you when you're ready to go. But if you wish to explore Fort Knucklebone, then that is...
do you want to get rid of the Hand of Vecna first?
Yes, well,
It's only going to give us unwanted attention, isn't it?
we've been given several options.
Mm-hmm.
We can either have a devil companion,
Kind of got that already.
Got one now.
or
Hello.
You want another one?
it's been offered that one of us can be boosted.
Filled with experience and knowledge and power.
I'm as good as I want to be.
Or one of us can have a certain attribute boosted.
I'm as good as I want to be.
Mr. Buckland,
All I care about is already a nat 20.
what is a natural No, don't answer. Don't answer.
So hang on, your player says that. What does Cam say?
He doesn't.
Does he just say, "Well, I care about
Here's the
my
thing, though.
monster dong"?
Mark did say you could boost beyond a 20, so it could be a 24.
You pass out.
I say
So I take that reward. I think it's important.
No. Elora, princess? Do you,
spells. Her mind is flooded with the knowledge of spells.
do you have any preference or any thoughts? Would you want to be involved with a deal with the devil?
I mean, you're already looking at your spells.
I'm just actually preparing them after the long rest. But, you know,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think that that's a good thing to do. Is there any strings attached to that?
Always.
It is a
There's
simple
always
trade.
strings.
This one is a simple trade.
This is a
the
reward.
hand. The hand in exchange for a boon from Asmodeus.
Alzra was a simple
From
exchange,
Asmodeus.
was it not?
It was
simple
very
soul.
simple.
It was, yes.
About as simple as it gets.
Simple doesn't mean good.
No,
No
it
offense.
doesn't.
Oh, that's fine.
It is either that or we have a hand that talks.
I mean, I will take the hand off you in exchange for nothing, obviously, but I imagine you wouldn't do such a thing.
I just feel that if we are in a plane where everything is trying to kill us, we need as much strength as we can garner, even if it is from
Survival of the fittest.
Asmodeus.
If we get another devil,
Seems reasonable. Juto, wasn't it?
You know my name. You whisper to me every night. You know my name.
I do. There are more personal things that could be exchanged.
Mm-hmm.
Could track down this villain in your path, if he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Could make sure that he is imprisoned somewhere.
Wait,
is
which
this
one?
whispered?
No, she's saying this out loud.
That is the other thing that Ironice is promising. If I give the hand of Vecna, they will track down Korak.
Korak's here?
Do we need to
Korak's here.
do
Korak's
that?
here?
Korak's here.
There is a
He's not here.
possibility.
He's not here.
He's not here!
There is a possibility
Pause RP for joke.
that his corrupted soul is here.
If he was a particularly
That's,
dangerous villain in your world and he died,
Can we
it's
not?
most likely he's
Can we not say the K word?
What's the...
If he is here, there is a chance that he could garner power and come back.
Oh, Azra will deal with him when she's dead. Right?
What's the
Well,
limit?
quite honestly, my dear, if he's quite powerful, we should consider working with him towards our
I
conquest.
mean, if he could join us,
Yes,
that
I
would be
think that's
amazing.
yes, I think that's quite acceptable.
Quite good.
That sounds bad.
For
That's
who?
very bad for everyone in
What's,
the world.
What's the limit on this? I hadn't actually considered that things that die come here, but who else could possibly be here? Like
Any evil soul comes
Sylvar?
to any evil soul comes to the Avernus.
Oh God, no!
Their strength in life determines how they are reborn here in the Hells. If they were particularly strong, then they would come back as a more powerful devil.
do giants come here?
Some of them, if they have a particular demeanor, may become demons. But don't worry about them. We'll kill them.
Fulania, for
Dragons?
example, maybe.
An interesting one. I imagine dragons go back to Tiamat. I would imagine, or Bahamut, depending on their time.
Well, she's here, so there's that.
Cool.
How about take just the simple route of getting what we need right now? So maybe some support would help. Or alcohol. If I can take alcohol
No.
in exchange,
No.
it's a simple trade.
I am not
No.
giving a hand for alcohol. I'm not feeding your addiction.
I'm not addicted, it's just like a...
I need it.
I just need it.
I just don't. I'm just scared that
This isn't.
I'm the
she
worst
was
that could
given
happen.
power. And
She sold her soul.
If this is the worst that can happen, I mean, we should all agree.
By their
Look at
means, I'm
this.
I'm the best by my standards, but by your standards, I'm the worst that could happen. So
Do you feel any different?
I feel amazing. I feel alive for the
You don't
first
look
time.
it.
You look really dead.
You
Oh,
look
thank
very
you.
dead.
That is very.
Thank
What an unpleasant thing to say.
but she
She looks dead. Her skin's blue.
She looks radiant. Are you blind?
Doesn't look radiant.
She looks powerful and strong. That's all that matters.
It looks like radiance is a bad thing for her.
Your pink fleshiness.
When you
That's
saw
your-
Reynard yesterday,
Very tanned.
and I know he's got a punchable moustache. Yesterday, you felt okay about him, like you want to ally with him. He's got good morals. Today, do you want to kill him? Do you feel like killing him?
No, I don't want to kill him.
What about me?
No, of course not. I don't want to kill any of you.
How do you feel about us?
Well, you're my companions. Hopefully, I am your companion. We're companions together on this quest for Avernus,
Do you
are we
feel
not?
more powerful than us?
Mortals. Just so
I just
judgy.
feel powerful.
They're just so
So
judgy.
many
There's just a lot of
questions.
strings attached to things here that we're
There's
not
no
really used to.
string.
No,
Azra is very aware of the details of our deal. You are, my
Exactly.
dear.
I have. I'll
that
help
was the string that she gives up her soul.
Yes.
If anything,
Yeah,
we
that-
have the strings in this deal.
you. My quest. I have a line with you guys, and when our paths split, I will go my way. You will go your ways.
If you
we'll
think
go home
that
to
it-
our
You'll go
families.
home. I will go to Arm. Take back Arm for myself. I've got a whole thing planned, and then eventually I might die, and then I'll come here, and then live out my eternity in this wonderful orange glowy servitude of Avernus that I have come to love and appreciate for what it is.
It's
To be fair, she has been very happy here since we got here.
I do not see a problem with this.
I mean,
Fantastic. Neither do I.
Not my dimension.
as long as nobody
Not
has
my material plane. That's for somebody else to deal
not
with.
my material play. If I will do what you think will help us and make us stronger, as long as there's no souls to be,
No souls.
It is not. It's simply this hand for a boon for us.
Yes.
Yes.
then I will do what the group thinks is best.
I
The
don't.
druid is quite powerful. Making her more powerful and giving her access to more magic would be very beneficial to you.
I don't want anything.
I'm perfect.
There you go.
I'm more perfect.
Juto, you currently hold the hand. I suppose it is between you and what your darling elven princess wants.
Can I pull out a soul coin? We can flip a coin.
No,
No?
don't let go of that. I don't know
Oh.
what happened.
That thing is like you barely feel the soul in it now. It feels like a gold coin. You're just like,
Oh my
yep.
god.
That's fine.
No, you don't want to flip a coin?
No, keep it.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm okay with flipping people.
Just a coin.
It's really a person.
Flip us all.
soul.
Oh, we got the screaming sign.
Honestly, what is a soul? It's just a miserable pile of secrets anyway.
Oh, here we go.
It's valuable enough for you to put it into currency. So
Honestly, from what I understand, most of them are used to power war machines, actually. They're put into like a little slot and they make the machines run.
So
Wow.
we need them to.
Like a slot machine.
Oh,
I don't know what a slot machine is, but
Nor
it's a
do
little
I.
metal container that they put the coin in.
slot that goes into a machine.
I think it feeds in.
Don't kill me. I mean,
Grinds their teeth a little bit.
So who's taking the power?
Princess, would you be all right with being powered up by Asmodeus?
It's not by Asmodeus. Asmodeus is simply giving you additional experience. Memories of druids of the past that would enhance your knowledge of your spellcasting.
Additional
It's-
experience.
think of it less-
Points of reference.
It's not really the same thing as what Alza has done. She is a channel for Asmodeus' power. This would be like gaining the memories of a mentor or something.
no devilry.
I mean, devilry is involved, but nothing harmful.
The only other thing I could think of is perhaps making me more acrobatic, more dexterous, but
You need it. You are rusty.
Got him.
I'll do what the.
Go on.
She's terrifying me.
She sounds like
She's really
Erin.
scary.
So it's probably worth you being more powerful. So that's less.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a good way of thinking of it, I suppose.
If you're. Yeah.
As I said,
Not that we have any.
I don't need anything else. I am the perfect embodiment of a human. I think that's all.
If you think it will help us, I can also get us home when we need to go home.
It will be worth you being very powerful when this one turns up and tries to take over Talis Val.
Oh, okay.
That's not my plan. I have another
For
plan.
now.
Don't worry.
You've got all of eternity to change your mind.
Exactly.
would we be
But
able
I-
to incorporate something about intelligence on Korak in that?
We'll
It
pose
is the hand
thing.
of Vecna.
Yeah.
What I'm giving you is already quite a lot.
We're giving you quite a lot.
It will
Giving
be
you
up
the
to. It will
finger
be up to
and more.
Asmodeus.
We did just kill Arcan, his companions, 3 of his
And
companions,
in that,
and his
you are being
dragons.
rewarded as per our deal. The hand is separate. I said, I am happy to ask Asmodeus, but it will be up to him whether he provides you information. It depends on if this Korak has already aligned himself to Asmodeus.
Fine. Power up the princess and ask Asmodeus.
Power up the princess.
Hand, please.
Fucking rev that princess! True power.
Juto, in your head, you hear this like, do not give me to the devils. I can make you so much stronger. Cut off your hand. Use me.
The other hand that tried to manipulate me did not require me taking off my arm. Goodbye.
No! And she takes it and she's like, oh, wonderful. She pulls off a different ring, not her portal ring. She pulls off a different ring and then she stretches it and she drops the hand through the hole and then shrinks it down and puts it on her finger.
Pocket dimension.
Well. She's like, very well. And then she waits for a moment and she says, I will return in just a moment. I won't be gone long. Blows through her ring, steps through a portal, vanishes.
Well, bad deal.
Can't be trusted.
Yep.
Knew it.
Oh my god.
But we didn't want to use the hand of vecna anyway, so
Yeah.
got rid of it.
Yeah.
How long do you wait?
Like 30 seconds.
Me and Reynard are done.
I'll wait.
What do you do? What do Reynard and Can do?
we just
Well,
You head off?
she's not here. Walk off.
So you head off into Fort Knucklebone.
No, keep going. We just keep walking
Where?
into the desert.
Okay.
Well, we're trying to go home.
we told him, didn't we?
Damn it.
Roll some percentile dice for me then, Tom.
We're not actually walking
Oh,
into
you
the
not?
desert.
Oh,
No.
then what are you doing?
We just are standing there waiting.
Um,
But it was funny though, wasn't it?
It's about 20 minutes later.
Oh my god.
A portal appears and Kalisa appears.
Time management, am I right?
Kalisa appears through it, and she is holding the most perfect golden apple, and she presents it. Consume it.
There was an old tale, like a mythological tale that's like, says nope about all of this.
If you wish the power, that is how you gain it. The bargain is fulfilled.
She did.
You remember, we are bound by our contracts.
Yep. Chat out.
You chat down.
I'm not. I mean, this is your deal. I'm just saying. She honoured the deal.
It looks good.
Azra's looking at me in a creepy way
It
again.
looks really good.
It's Alzra.
Alzra looks at everyone in a creepy way.
Fine, I'll eat the apple.
It's probably the first and only good food you'll have here, to be fair.
I'll eat the apple.
Yeah.
Okay. You bite into it and it's sweet. It's impossibly sweet and it tastes delicious. And as you bite into it, you begin to feel power kind of coursing through your body. And memories begin kind of entering your mind. You see yourself... you know it's not your memory and it plays out almost like a vision where you see yourself in a strange forest you do not know with elves you do not know. And you are a great leader, conjuring trees and changing your form and growing forests. And then you watch those forests cut down and destroyed by men as they build their cities. And they erect stone and they bring fires and torches. And your mind is filled with years of a bloody long war. And you gain a level.
Probably fine.
Anything else? A hatred of humans.
A hatred of Reynard.
Specifically Reynard.
Not for now.
You see Voltaire coming in, swinging his axe.
Not for now.
Drop a tree.
3, 4.
1 down, 2 down.
Yeah. Not for now. No. You just gain power. You feel it flood you. The memories, because you know it's not your memories, it's not as traumatic. It's not pleasant. You literally feel like years of a bloody, or perhaps decades, considering it's elves, of a long war kind of like flash through your mind and kind of leaving that impression. But you kind of know it's not real, so it's somewhat okay, but it still leaves an impression.
So that makes you...
But then the power courses through in this knowledge of spells that you never had access to, and unusual things.
Yeah.
And I think you get another. Do you get something else at 17th as well?
I don't think so. I think it's just
Just the ninth level spell.
Ninth level spell.
Damn, level 17.
Now, she ate it, right?
Yes.
So it's already happened. So
Yes.
you may as well tell us, was there any trickery there?
I told you that the apple would provide memories of some elder druid that would grant additional power. Those memories, I don't promise, were pleasant. No creature of no lifespan of a creature that lives as long as elves is usually idyllic, but the power has been gained.
Where does it come from?
Something that my master has kept for some time. I believe it is an old relic from the first elves of Faerun.
You ate an apple elf. That's what happened there. That elf was turned into an apple, and Elora ate it.
I imagine that the druid who Elora now has the memories of perhaps did turn themselves into a tree, and this is the fruit of such a tree.
I I
That's gross.
don't want to discuss it anymore. It's going to help us get Tralamar back, and that is all that matters. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's all good. Stop looking at me, Audra. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Clunk!
You've done a good thing. Ignore the humans.
And then you see 2 Kenkus sat on top of a rotting demon carcass, kicking their feet and like throwing rocks like down towards like your feet. And one of them just goes, chugga 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 chugga. Hello, dears.
Is that Maggie?
Time to go, dears.
Um,
Chugga 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 chugga. Clonk,
Sure.
clonk, and then he hits the other one, and the other one's like, ooh,
that's not very nice.
Is that the voice of Maggie?
Crikey.
Okay, let's go with the Kenkus. Yep. No.
I'll feast on your blood.
Ooh.
My passive
Chonk.
perception is now 21.
Nice.
Not as good as Quill.
Ain't shit. Let's go with the Kenkus.
They
Meet
get up
Maggie, and then
and they start leading you away. They
Um,
lead you to the base of a giant demonic claw, which a ramshackle shed has been built into. This huge claw, like a house, has been built into it.
Cool.
How
They
big
lead
is
you
this
up
house?
to it. It's pretty big. It's like
So it's a
2-3 stories,
huge-
like a huge demon claw
Real.
coming out of the ground. Yeah,
Not
like a
just the
real
structure.
claw, like a bone claw coming out of the ground.
Nice.
And then the house has been built into it. And there's little chimneys coming out the knucklebones. And you can see smoke kind of like coming up from it.
See, I'm pretty open about, going to new places and stuff like that. And there's a culture shock when you're busy.
Just to add to this, as you're approaching, outside the door is a grotesque looking thing. It is a demon, but its guts have spilled out and have been wrapped round its neck and into its mouth. And it has like ropes carrying barrels and gourds and buckets like hanging off it like a pack mule. And it's just kind of stood there nonchalantly like looking around. And it actually kind of looks a bit, it looks mad and unhappy. And it's like, and Chunk and Clocker kind of go up to it. Look at this big load! And they throw rocks at it, and it's like, but it doesn't move from its spot. It's just like waving its arms at them, and then the Kenku's like, and then they point at it, and then they point at the door.
Well, I know to have fun here, at least. Yeah.
Chunk!
Hey,
And
Chunk.
they like bounce up to you, and they like point at your horns and stuff. Oh, very strong this one.
Oh,
Chugga,
Cool.
chugga, 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 chugga. I like her.
Okay.
Reynard, just so you know,
Yeah.
at any point,
okay,
I have banish.
right.
And we can just,
Get out of here.
The Kenku start bouncing up in front of you like,
Can you not? I'm trying to bounce with them to maintain eye level.
chonk, chonk,
Yeah.
chugga, 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 chugga.
Yeah, I get it. Chonk,
I have banishment.
you have it, do you?
Chonk, you have it, do you?
Yes.
Chonk, banishment.
Great. Super duper.
What is...
Can you lead us to Maggie,
They
please?
point at the house.
I
Great.
can be a dragon.
Oh, hello, dear.
Sorry.
can I give one like a
Casey's
tooth
just
that
made the
I found as
revelation
like a
she can be a
thank you?
dragon.
Oh, they take it and
Yeah.
they're like, but they fight over it. So
Yeah.
Chunk punches the other one and like tries to take it off him, but then he like punches the other one, and they start fighting like two birds, like scrapping with each other as they fight over this tooth.
I'll give the other one another one.
He takes it, and they look like they're about to fight for
No,
both.
no, fine, no, fine, no, fine.
And then they kind of like,
Fine.
he gives the other one, and they both look at it. And then they like hug
Yeah.
each other, and like one's got one head on. One is bigger than the other one. Like one is like a chunky bird. Like he looks
Aw.
like a big chungus.
He's a chonk.
And he's a chunky boy. And it's chunk.
Chunky
Chunk is
boy.
really chunky. And Chucker is a bit slimmer and a bit sort of like smaller. And he gets him in a headlock and he like ruffles his feather. And they roughhouse, but like yeah, they seem to care about each other.
They have a heart.
And then they point at the house.
Should we go in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, seems real welcoming.
Traumatized by all of this.
Yeah.
At this point, what haven't we seen, Nothing else can be a surprise to us now. That's what's good.
No.
I feel like every time we say that, bad things happen, so maybe we shouldn't say that.
Maybe not.
I'm trying to think of something.
Don't. let's just roll with it at this
Okay.
point. See what happens.
I think that may be best. Maggie is a little. I mean, just be yourselves.
Okay.
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 I'll put in a good word for you, which will improve your standing. So.
What word?
You're very clever. What a clever little man. She leads you to it. The creature, which it looks like a demonic version of a flesh golem, because you can see bits of it have been stitched together from other demons or devils,
cool.
and it kind of looks down. And it kind of hops on one foot and like swipes at you a little bit, but it doesn't attack you. It's just kind of.
It's literally the grossest thing I've ever seen.
But it doesn't have a mouth. It's just got like its intestines going in its own mouth.
It's
like,
really gross.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong? Look at him.
It, like,
What's right with it?
it gestures wildly, like, and hops around on one foot.
Its existence is pain.
What do you want?
It just can't communicate. Like, you can see it's frustrated about something, but it can't speak, and it can't gesture. It's just got these long claws that are just kind of flopping around.
Can I just point to its mouth and just be like, do you want me to remove that?
It just shakes its head.
You know what? He's not our business.
Is it attached to you? That
It just looks around, and she's like, Khaleesi's like, oh, it's some sort of demonic creature. It's like a golem. I don't understand what it's hopping around for. Make a wisdom. Both of you two make an insight check, actually.
It's Trelemar.
19.
15.
Both of you, you kind of look at him hopping around, and you realise that this creature, one of its feet has like a really large piece of like a bone digging into its foot, and it can't walk on it. It's like it can't put pressure on its foot because it's got this big bit of bone sticking into it.
That's its biggest problem.
And
Not
it's
the
like-
intestines in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I?
Do you want help?
remove it.
But if you go down to he's like flinches, but yeah, make a medicine check.
Can I assist?
Yeah, sure. Make a medicine check as well.
Okay.
So let Katie do it first, so you won't get advantage as well.
Okay.
What's the total?
12.
12? No, you don't get it. 14? You're getting it, but like every time you go and pull it, he's like, "Argh!" and he like nearly swipes at you, like, but you think, like, yeah, like maybe somebody who knows a bit more what they're doing with like surgery or medicine might be able to do a better job.
Mr. Buckland, your assistance?
I am not touching that thing. Look at it.
Cam.
I don't.
He's
It
upset.
like smells. It smells of like putrid flesh.
I can kill it.
It's like
No.
slime covers
He'd
its
rather
body.
die. Look at him.
No, I
It's-
think that he'll go away if we help that.
Ah.
Just take the.
Please, Mr. Buckland. He is suffering.
Roll with it, Cam.
He is suffering. He's in a. That
Maybe
is
we
suffering.
can make one friend here.
I don't want to make a friend with that. No offense.
I.
What if he wants to make a friend with you? Have you asked him that?
What about you, Ozra? Can't you?
Look at him.
And they call you the devil, Alzra. Honestly, won't even help a poor creature suffering.
I would help. I want to see if he can step up. It's about time he did something.
I agree.
That is true.
Lol.
I'm sorry. What?
No, Alza, to be fair to Mr. Buckland, he's very good at making portals and running away.
Oh, that's very true. He is
How about
good at making
modifying
portals and
Turtle's
running
memories?
away.
To be fair, yeah, that was very,
I didn't
very
see you do
good.
anything.
Anyway, just it'll be over.
As I'm doing this, I'm angrily going up to this guy's foot and just pulling it out. Almost as a shank.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
That is a 16.
Yeah, so you go up, you look at it, you grab this like slimy foot, and it's like
like-
the slime get,
Yeah, let's be friends.
and you just pull it out.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
rages around.
Best friends,
And then
right?
it puts its
There we
foot
go.
down. And he like lifts you up, like lifts you up. Yeah.
Oh, disgusting. I throw up onto him.
He doesn't care. He just like throws you around and it like
Is this what you wanted? No.
It's like clapping.
that racket out there. And the creaking door opens and you see a woman, an old woman, She's got a hideous witch's face with these high cheekbones and a long hooked nose and a big long pointed chin. And she's got a rat's nest of long dreadlock matted hair with 2 imps sitting in it, like nested birds. She's dressed in like big thick fabric. She's hideously overweight, but she's got like big long furs and leathers and skin, it looks like. And like a necklace of bones and little wings kind of sticking out of it. And she comes out, she looks around, she's like, what's all of this then? Who's causing a racket outside of Grandma's house?
We fixed her.
Mickey, what are you doing, my boy? Have you found a new friend?
Yep, best buddies.
My, what a handsome young man!
Thank you.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
Could you get him to put me down?
Oh, Mickey, put your friend down! And he like pats you on the head and it slicks like the bandana down.
You do know that Mickey's inside out, right?
Oh, yes, he's a flesh golem. Another handsome man. What a lucky old woman I am. Granny's very pleased. 2 handsome callers, eh?
Yeah, but he's not quite.
No, not as handsome as you.
I'm not covered in gruel!
What brings you to Granny's door?
Honestly, I've forgotten at this point.
How is he currently more attractive?
Poor dear. She comes up and she like literally hugs you, and she smells like an old lady with a bit of like dust and bone. But she's quite gentle, and she's like, and then one of the imps like pokes his like face out of the hair, and he's like, hey, how you doing?
Oh my god.
Hello.
So, I'm Pins. And then another one, I'm Needles. And he like hides back
Pins
in.
and Needles.
And then she like
Oh,
lets you go,
okay.
and she's like, did Granny give you a sweet?
Oh.
And she pulls out a sack made of human skin.
Cool.
And she goes in, she pulls out like a perfectly wrapped candy, like a little, and she's like,
Thank you.
Oh my god.
hello dear.
I cast banish on myself.
No, don't open it. Don't open it.
Sure. Kalisa steps forward and is like, hello Maggie, my dear. She's like, oh, I know that voice. Kalisa, I remember. Oh, quite the little minx with your words now, aren't you? And she's like looking around like she can't see her, but you just see this one mad eyes like, and it like focuses on Kalisa. And she's just like, yes, Maggie, yes, I've brought these mortals might need your assistance in the future, so I wanted to bring them in. You know how Asmodeus gets. They're working with me on something a little special. Oh, always what a lovely young man that Asmodeus is. Very handsome.
I don't know what she categorizes as handsome. Is it? I don't know what he looks like. I'm sure he is.
Oh, very handsome, my dear. So handsome he can melt your eyes out of your skull.
Wow.
This one knows.
Ooh, I'm very excited to meet him.
Yes. So what can Maggie do for you little children? What can Granny do? You want a little treat from Granny?
I mean, we're trying to get to Sook.
Sovereign.
So what? Are we?
Sook is the place
Just
with the
seems
ledges.
like even you don't know where you want to go.
Sook is the place with the ledges, and Kalisa will teleport us there. However,
Oh, I thought.
Oh,
Mistress
you're
Maggie.
the smart one, aren't you? Little clever clogs.
apparently knows about the Sovereign,
Right.
which is where Lulu the Holophant is.
She'll do the talking.
Clearly. It's all right, dear. You've at least got your looks, if not some brains.
All right.
I'll take it.
So little smart tiefling. What do you want from Granny?
Yes. Do you know where the Sovereign
Oh,
is?
I know where the Sovereign is. What a handsome young man he is. Very
There's
handsome.
a lot of handsome young men.
They're all handsome to me, dear. They're all handsome to Granny.
I personally don't see it myself.
And she looks over and you can see the Kenkus are fighting behind you again. And they're just like fucking like bashing each other and rolling around in the dirt. And she's like, ah, Chunk, up, stop it right now. And she like waves her stick, and then they kind of stop fighting and look at her like scared, and then they scamper away. She's like, oh, those boys always causing trouble. Yes, the sovereign. Yes, his palace roams around on Avernus, but don't worry, old Maggie knows where it is. I've got my machines, my little toys. They can get us there. Yes, but what does Maggie get? What does old Maggie get in return for helping little mortals come to my little home?
You get Reynard.
Well, what do you want? No, don't.
What a treat!
Normally on a deal you start. Well, actually you start high, don't you? No, you don't. You
I
start
thought
low.
I'd lowball it, Reynard.
That's not lowballing. That's me. That's my entire life.
To him, it's lowballing because the higher option would be himself in this case.
Actually, the high option would be both of them.
No, the lowball option would be gold. Or like some
He
lint
went
in your pocket.
in about the middle.
Not me.
he misjudged. But
I think you got it perfectly fine.
Just a little bit off the mark.
Lint in your pocket, Reynard Perron.
consider the amount of alcohol in his system.
Not enough.
Too much. So it might be affecting.
You want a little drink?
Yeah, I love a drink.
No.
Maggie's gin.
You've got gin? I haven't had gin in hell. A long time.
Yes. She reaches into her human flesh sack and pulls out a large
flesh
bottle
sack.
of gin. She like untightens it.
Oh, good. You tasted it first.
Delicious.
Didn't wipe the...
No.
Indirect kiss.
Indirect
You still want the
kissing.
gin, Cam?
You know what? If anything's going to put me off alcohol for life, it's not this. Get what you can when you can, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard bathtub gin. It's like paint thinner.
Whoa! That's going to be a problem for you guys later.
Great. Good.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Granny.
No, welcome. No, you keep it, dear.
God.
Is it what would you be looking for in terms of
What does old Maggie want, eh? Well, Maggie has got a little thing that she loves, but perhaps, I don't know, you little mortals, you're always up to something, aren't you? Maybe Maggie can't trust you. Maybe Maggie should kill you where you are. No, you're lovely. Maggie loves stories. There's one story Maggie loves in particular about a fallen angel called Zariel and her torturous suffering here in Avernus. Maggie loves those stories.
Well,
Does it matter if we make it up?
Yes, I want the truth, my dear. I want the truth. I want
damn
the truth.
I could
You
tell-
said that you were going after a Hollyphant, yes?
Yes.
Then all you need to do is, once you've found the Hollyphant, bring it back to Maggie.
I mean, if you want tales of torture and suffering, I could tell you about my childhood.
No. I want, very specifically, I want stories of Zariel's suffering. It is the greatest suffering of all.
and you want
If
it...
you find the Hollyphant knows Zariel's story the best. Its dreams would be like little cakes for Maggie.
Little what?
Cakes. Did you say that streams would be cakes?
Yes, I eat them.
Oh.
Tasty, tasty dreams. It's been so long since I've eaten dreams. Delicious ones of Zariel's suffering would be the most exquisite.
Everyone's got a favourite.
So,
Dreams are hers.
so would you give us one of your little machines to get to the Sovereign, bring back...
I have one, but it's a bit broken.
Oh.
So I'll do you a deal. You fix it, you fuel it, you can take it.
Fix it? How? Well, I mean, I know how to fuel it. but-
You'll figure it out. One of you is smart at least.
Yep, don't worry, I got this.
Oh, God.
So we fix it and we can take the machine on our journey.
As long as you bring me back the Hollyphant once you've got it.
Sounds good.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay.
And if you impress any of my little children around the camp, I'm sure they'll give you a helping hand. Just like old Mickey here. He's made a friend, doesn't he? Oh, isn't that a good boy? And she pats the flesh golem like, oh yes, Nanny's proud of you.
How would Mickey help us?
He's very strong.
Oh.
The war machines are big. Lifting them up and such things, you'll need somebody of quite strength to do it. Mickey's very strong. Oh, he helps Granny with all sorts of things, carrying my shopping, lifting me up the stairs, tucking me into bed.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
Are you looking at the war machines?
A Hollyphant.
We're looking
Oh,
at
the
what
Hollyphant.
Hollyphants are. And they're like elephants with wings.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
How the heck are we gonna? We don't know what that looks like.
You don't know what they look like?
We don't know what a Hollyphant is.
Let's just put a tiny little baby seat on the on the war machine for Lulu and hope she fits. It fits.
I know of Lulu. She was once Zariel's companion when Zariel was still an angel. She came with her down to Avernus when Zariel wanted to slay the demons. And then when Zariel fell, well, she left little dear sweet Lulu down here, didn't she? Such dreams she'll have.
So,
I can taste them already. Ooh, delicious.
Granny,
Yes, handsome boy.
the process of eating dreams.
Yes.
I guess you don't just wait for them to go to sleep and then you just start
Oh, I can do.
chewing above their head or something.
Oh, when I was back on the material plane, I would sneak into villages and loom over people's houses and suck up their dreams and fill them with nightmares.
Wait, we slept here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear. It won't need me, you.
Okay.
I had my fill of dreams back in the material plane. No, I'm here for something darker. I want Zariel's dreams. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Oh,
well-
it's been so long. I wonder what my sisters are doing back on the material plane. I
Your-
bet they're up to all sorts of no good.
Your sisters?
Yes, my little coven.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
we're looking at pictures.
Hollyphant.
That's
Yeah.
Lulu.
That's
That's Lulu
Zariel.
specifically.
Lulu, yeah.
This is from Descent into
Oh
Avernus.
my god.
Not
that's
that we
pretty
know
cool.
what that looks like.
We don't, but I've seen the art before.
Zariel
Oh my
is
God.
freaking
Cute.
badass. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I want to marry her.
So,
Mark's like, that can be arranged.
repair the machine, power it up,
Yes.
and then how do we survive the journey?
Oh, that's a good question, isn't it, my young man? It's very dangerous out there,
Yeah.
to be honest. All sorts of roving troubles. Hope you don't encounter Defiler the Smiler, or Smiler the Defiler. I can never remember which way round their name is.
Filer the Smiler.
Or Smiler the Defiler. I think
Okay.
it's that one. Yeah.
And who is
Okay.
Smiler the Defiler?
Oh, he's a nasty piece of work, roaming around on his war machine, causing all sorts of trouble. Granny's had a few run-ins with him and the other warlords.
Okay. Okay.
How have you survived so long?
Granny's got a few tricks up her sleeve. She also now knows how to scalp someone when she needs to.
That's handy.
Useful. You know what?
Yes.
Can't wait to feed you those dreams, Granny.
Oh, handsome man feeding me dreams. Oh, Granny, you're going up in the world.
I wouldn't. Material plane's not for you anymore.
Kalisa leans in and is like, well, you've heard Granny's little deal. Don't forget that there is the other place we need to visit as well. I can take you directly there. So if you still want some time to think about how you'll fix the war machine, then we can always investigate that.
Well, I suppose we may as well see it
Yep.
to see how unfixed it is.
Oh, yes. Chunk.
And they kind of scamper over.
Take them to the broken machine. Let them deal with it.
Okay.
All right. Is that all you want from Granny, is it?
I wish we could stay longer, Granny,
Oh, perhaps you'll stay for tea.
but one day when we bring back Lulu, perhaps.
Yes, that sounds nice.
See how long it takes to repair this
senior.
Because if you
machine.
don't bring Lulu back, Maggie will come looking for you.
We haven't made a deal yet.
Granny will come looking for you if you don't bring her dreams.
We've
like
made a
it's-
deal.
It's no deal regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we accidentally made a deal.
I mean, you don't think that this is a devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just...
She's a hack.
Yeah.
Like,
Wild.
yeah, she's insane.
She might just kill us anyway
Yeah.
Yeah.
if we don't do it.
That's a future us problem.
She might kill us even if we do it, so.
You don't know.
Do.
Kalisa definitely messaged you and says, like, take her deal while she's in a good mood.
Yeah.
keep her in a good mood.
Oh, okay.
We'll get those
Check out
things.
this war machine.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Chunk and Clonk. Sorry, I keep getting his name wrong. His name's Clonk, not
Clonk.
Chonk.
Yeah.
Clonk and Chucker.
Wait,
The
so
chunky boy.
That's the problem is he's the chunky boy, but his name is Clonk. Yeah, Clonk is the bigger of the two Kenkus. But yeah,
Clonk the Chonk.
Chonky clonk.
Clonk the Chonk.
Clonker the Chonker Kenku.
They take you to a broken. What the hell name is this? I've got to find it. The war machines all have different names.
Does it have it like painted on the side?
It doesn't have a name painted on the side. There's like types of war machines.
Oh, cool.
But this one probably does have a name.
I could save you some time. Destroyer, Vanquisher, Bastard, the Desolator.
When my email loads the PDF document, I will tell you.
The fucker.
The Mad Mix.
The
The Mad Mix.
the skull bone.
I mean, it is all very Mad Max. That is.
The flame guzzler.
So it is a tormentor.
Oh, there we
We're
go.
so close.
You really were.
They take you over to this large, hulking piece of metal with wheels and spikes and a metal plate of like a big. It looks like a robot from Robot Wars, but
Yeah.
scaled up.
Sergeant
So it's
Bash.
it looked like what was the rhino-looking one and stuff like
Matilda.
that.
Matilda.
Like it looks like those types of things where it's like bolted on metal
yeah.
and scrappy bits.
Oh, so it's not
poking out.
Hypnodisc. That's the best one.
Chaos 2.
The Tormentor
referee.
specifically has huge spiked wheels. It also has raking sights like Ben-Hur on the sides.
Oh my god.
Nice.
But it looks like if it gets knocked, and it's got a harpoon flinger on the back as well, like a big sort of.
Yes.
This is Mad Max. This is
love
like
it.
it
Fury
looks
Road.
like Fury Road Mad Max. But you can see
Witness
that Clonk and Chucker basically like lead you over to it, and they just like bang on its side and then shrug. They're like, Clonk.
Well,
Thank you for your assistance.
what's wrong with it?
They go. Chucka, 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 chucka.
Right,
And
okay.
they point at the wheels and do this. And then,
Did they recreate the sound of it
yeah, break.
accurately?
Yeah. They perfectly mimic the sound of it breaking.
In terms of where we're from, this is completely out of our realm of imagination, isn't it? Like, was there any, like,
Are you not proficient with land vehicles?
Yeah.
I think that, like,
oh, I mean,
Reynard Farrahar.
you would have
I'm not proficient with
war
cars.
machines. I mean, it is. It doesn't look too dissimilar from like a chariot, but obviously it's a chariot with 4 wheels and no creatures to pull it.
Yeah.
But you've seen like what magic can create in First Light.
Okay.
You've seen like magical technology. The thing with this that you notice is its engine. As you get close to it, it sounds like screaming coming from the engine, and you can see like hellfire inside,
So it's not quite.
and maybe
vroom,
like
vroom, but more.
souls like flying
Okay.
around in the engine.
Cool.
You have it, and Chucker basically like holds up like a metal disc, and he's like, and then he points at the machine.
So we need a soul coin.
You need a soul coin to power these
power it.
things. Yeah, these things run off soul coins.
You,
You basically
flash them
put a
towards
soul
Flash
in
two
it,
coins.
and that's the petrol.
Oh my god.
Brilliant.
Is that what's stopping it from working? Is there something
You
else?
can check, yeah. You can go up and check. Like
You don't really have the soul coins to waste. Though.
that's the thing. You've only got 2 currently.
So does it ever turn off?
Yeah. It lasts for a day. 1 soul coin is 1 day of travel.
Right.
So can we?
Apparently I'm proficient in land vehicles.
I'm actually not.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, that's Quill.
I don't know if it is land vehicles you need. Let's find out.
And mason tools.
Does masonry help with?
I can make you a nice wall.
I think it's like a ship. Like the rules I'm looking at here for running infernal war machines, it's more like a sailing ship, where being proficient would give you like extra bonuses, but you don't need to be proficient to drive it because it's got like different parts. So it has like a driving wheel and like a driving seat with pedals. It has the harpoon flinger, but it also looks like it's got like bits that you can just hang on and fight on, like Mad Max, like people hanging on the side and stuff like that. So, I mean, obviously anybody who is proficient in land vehicles will have a benefit to driving this thing. It's also probably going to be a dexterity check to kind of avoid hazards and things like that.
Nice.
So Juto might be the best person to drive it, unless you get somebody else. There's room for 4 creatures to sit on the tormentor, but you could easily have like somebody like holding onto it or like, you know.
Alzra.
Yeah, well, Kalisa is also with you. You'll
One
have
of the
6
bungee
people.
sticks on the
so-
top.
Yeah. Playing electric guitar.
Freaking love that. I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
one
good.
charge is 24 hours, and a soul
Okay.
coin provides 1 charge.
Amazing.
Oh no! How many charges depend on how many charges the soul coin has when it was consumed. Soul coins, by the way, have 3 charges. You don't know what those charges do, but they have 3 charges.
We've got 3 days worth from each coin then.
Yes, so 72 hours.
I mean, we're going to need...
Providing that the coins you have all 3 charges.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, we need to
How do we know?
power it anyway to make
find
sure we can fix it.
Find out.
So, should we power it up?
Or
Use
could
the
we
soul
make any
coin?
sort of check?
You can
to
make checks.
see,
You can just make a
like,
check now to see if you know how it works.
What kind of a check?
I'm going to walk around like a classic mechanic who doesn't know what he's doing.
What, like
So
kicking the tires?
Sipping the
Yeah,
gin and be
shivering
like,
on your cheek.
I've still got the gin.
no, that's a...
Yeah,
You,
you're...
right,
plastic
if you've been
flash.
drinking this gin, you are near paralytic drunk. It's so strong, infused with God knows what demon blood or something in it.
Toenails.
It is so strong, you are nearly like passing out drunk. You are me at Empire when I get
Oh
really
God,
drunk.
not that bad.
Oh my God.
You know what? Just collapse.
Right.
It's always so
Right.
useful.
Dinks.
Should we get rid of the gin?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
In fact,
Like pick up the bottle.
No! No!
Pull it
I
away
put
from
all
him.
my weight on it.
Can I try and pull the
No!
gin?
Make a
Pulling
strength
it.
check. How fat is Cam now?
oh yeah.
He's probably about
He was quite small. He wasn't like a tall guy, was he?
probably like 120 kilograms.
Is he a
now,
chunk?
130. Not
Okay.
like huge.
What'd you get?
9.
No. Like Cam is fighting you off for this bottle. He's got it locked in those hands.
I-
Drunk death.
Kill you, Trevor.
I'm not
You'll
Trelemar.
die.
Oh, okay.
Ouch. We really need to get rid of the gin.
Well,
It's
I will.
bad. It's filled with souls. Stop drinking it.
Just leave it.
Honestly, my
Just
dear, I
leave
think
him.
once you're done, you're going to be so much better off without. I mean, look at him. He's quite pathetic. The others are quite capable. I'm quite impressed by the others.
Trevor, how do I kill
Yeah.
Spanish?
stop talking about
You
us
don't.
and about the after
I
times.
was saying nice things.
Yeah.
I was saying that you're quite competent, unlike that one.
Spanish. Didn't work.
You need your hands free. Give me the gin.
I'll finish it.
No, you won't. Please don't.
Can I like cast burning hands and like
can't get
evaporate
in
the
there.
gin
I
out of the
Can't
bottle?
get it to his face.
Make a dex saving throw, Cam.
Oh.
How will I kill?
Make a dex saving throw, Cam. What's your spell save
I think there's no
DC?
19.
saving against
19.
Howard.
Is it disadvantage because I'm
Yeah, sure.
Mega pierce.
6.
9?
Yeah, so what, 3d6 fire damage?
What the?
I'm on the bottle.
His hand is holding the
Yeah,
bottle.
on the bottle.
Alzra. He's holding
Also
the bottle
flammable.
like this. Roll
He's also
3d6
full of
for
it.
me, please.
He's also full of the gin.
Oh shit!
He's about to fucking
I want- I was-
explode.
What?
This depends on how much damage she rolls.
I wanted to evaporate
Wait,
the gin.
you'll cast this as a warlock spell.
Oh, Cam's exploding.
You have to roll it as a 5th level spell. You can only cast spells at 5th level.
I just wanted to evaporate the gin.
I mean,
find
you don't
out.
know your own power yet.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. I like that vibe. So burning hands at 5th level.
Yeah.
76.
76.
So how much? So
Another
roll
roll.
7 more.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
No, 4 more. 4 more.
Oh my god.
4 more.
Oh, that is a lot
6,
of damage.
9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26.
So she was only aiming for the bottle.
I was only aiming for the bottle.
So I'll half it. So 13 fire damage. engulfs Cam. As you're holding the bottle, Alza kind of angles this cone of flame that engulfs your hands and the bottle, scalding them with fire. The gin, like, it just cracks and explodes from the heat. It's just like, as this, and you didn't even realize how, like, you wanted to just do like a little burst of flame, but this gout of fire, hellfire as well. This is like, it's like black almost, and it just out of your hands.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cam, are you okay?
So your hands are smoking. Like, they're burnt, but they're not, like, incinerated off. They're just, like, you took 13
What
fire
was the
damage.
plan?
I was going to evaporate the gin out of the bottle so we could stop drinking the damn stuff.
I was just going to grab the bottle and just throw it into the desert somewhere.
Well, that was working very well, wasn't it?
The Kenku are just laughing.
Can I?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Can I use my monk skills to like just I don't know water whip some water on his hand? Not like whip, but like just try and.
Oh my god!
Attack roll! No, I'm not whipping him. I'm not whipping him.
Maybe I can get rid of some of the burnt
Maybe you
parts
could
with
just
my crossbow.
pour some water
I'll
out
pour
of
some
your
more on it.
water skin.
I'll just do that. That's an option.
What a whip.
It's quite... I mean, Juto pours water on your, like, smouldering hands, and it's like, it's kind of nice, but
Do you need?
It soaks you up pretty quick.
I'm very sorry. I was meant to just evaporate the gin out of the bottle. It's
think-
not good for you.
I
I
think
think
you
that this is-
evaporated
this is
gin
a-
out of Cam.
This
Yeah.
is a good exercise in your new powers.
I will
You
not,
can now see how powerful you are.
I will not use any more magic around you guys.
No, that's a great idea, actually.
I was only meant to, it's meant to be a little
if any
bit.
of them get mind controlled? Then we might need to.
That's true. But
Kalisa.
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
We
There are
don't
many
know.
demons and devils that can ensorcer your minds.
I don't have any healing spells
Cure
left.
wounds on myself.
First level?
Just first level, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I was about to do the same.
1d8
No, save your spell slots.
plus 5.
Hey!
16.
Oh,
Nice.
healed more than that. You
There
just
we
watch
go.
as the colour,
like
the
nothing ever
skin
happened.
remains.
Like nothing happened.
1d8 plus 5.
I'm just going to go this
Yeah.
way. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I was going to say, how'd you get 16 with
Yeah.
1d8 plus 5?
8,
13.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So it's exactly the damage
Exactly
you
the
took.
damage. Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's
Math.
It's exactly healed.
yeah, we
I
do
love that. I
cheat.
was like, wait a minute. Warlocks always cast at their highest spell
Yeah.
slot.
Just learning the ropes. It's just learning.
Good to know. Well, at
Right.
least we've seen some of what new Ausra can do.
It was quite
good.
funny, actually.
I mean,
Clunk punches.
he is, sober now.
Is he?
Yes, a bit more.
Fine.
No, he's not. Right.
But
we should
he's
probably...
not drinking more,
I can
which
drive.
is good.
He can't drive.
You're not driving.
I'll drive the war machine.
We need to figure out
Drive
what's
it
wrong
now.
with it.
It's not on.
We need to try and figure out what's wrong with it. Can we take
Yeah.
a look at the wheels and
Yeah, make a intelligence, arcana, or investigation check. Anyone who is examining the war machine.
Sure.
The tormentor.
what an arcana
Or investigation.
Oh, cool. I'll take a look. Why not?
Right, okay.
Well, that went a long way. That's very bad.
Oh, come on!
15. Anything higher than a 15?
Nope.
It was going to be a 19, but mine rolled over to a 9.
Mine's a 2.
Okay, Elora, everyone's kind of looking around, but you sense that there's something off about the magic. And as you begin examining it, in one of the wheels, in the gears, like these mechanical, like hell-forged gears, you see that there are these long spikes that have come from some sort of creature that's being run over. But the spikes it gives off such a different vibe of magic that you think that they're from a demon, they're from a Hezro demon. And demons are obviously the enemies of devils, and their magic is, the magic lingering from this spike has tainted the engine and the machine itself. So there's two problems. One, you need to remove the spikes, which is just a manual job that now that you've found them, you can just remove them. But the greater problem is that there is like a demonic essence that's now infested the war machine and is conflicting it from running. You'll need to either like use some sort of like dispel magic or protection from evil to remove the demonic essence, basically. Okay. And Kalisa, when you tell Kalisa that you found the spike demon, she kind of is like, oh yes, you'll need to cleanse that. Ugh. And she is disgusted. She's like, oh, filthy fucking Hezra demons. No wonder running them over is causing all sorts of problems.
Okay. Who's nice and strong and wants to pull the spike? Not you.
Not me.
Not you. Can we get
I'll ask
what's
Granny.
his name?
Clonk.
No.
Clonk.
Billy,
Mickey.
Mickey.
Yeah, you can go ask
We
Mickey.
get Mickey
inside out
to.
there.
You helped Mickey with his problem, so yeah, you bring over
See?
Mickey.
Making
He just
friends.
lifts up the fucking machine, even though this thing must weigh like thousands of tons.
Right.
He's like lifts it up with superhuman, unnatural strength.
Oh.
And then all he can do is hold it up, and then you can just go through and pick out all the spikes.
Okay.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fine.
Should have been a bard.
Yeah.
Best friends.
Can we do that? And then can I cast
He kind of-
dispel magic?
It's not dispel magic. You need dispel good or evil to remove a demonic presence, or protection from good and evil.
I've got dispel magic.
Had that on the Doslo.
Oh no, dispel magic would work actually. So
Would?
it does. It says dispel magic or protection from evil or good.
Okay,
got
I can
protection
cast
from
dispel
energy.
magic.
Yep. Dispel magic. You cast dispel magic.
Yeah.
You do so, and it removes the demonic presence from the war machine.
And also,
Nice.
every other soul that's in there, it doesn't work anymore.
No, it just removes the demonic presence. Your dispel magic is not powerful to remove the enchantments that make this machine work, but you kind of cleanse the demonic essence. And when you do, you hear this kind of like,
Oh, it's still on.
Fix it!
and then whatever power was in it does diminish, but like it clearly is like in an operable state. And Clonk and Chokra are like clap their hands, and they're like,
Vroom.
vroom,
There we go.
there we go.
Okay.
There we go, and they high five and they come up. There we go. There we go.
Sweet, I'm gonna.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we
There we
go.
go.
There we go.
Here
There
I
we
go,
go.
vanish.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Do you want me to drive?
No, you're not allowed.
Definitely not you. I could drive. I don't know how to drive.
I can also drive. I'm familiar with these. I've piloted war machines before.
And I'm proficient in land vehicles.
Are you proficient in?
I do believe, Mars Farahon, with your bowmanship skills, I must admit, I will succeed that you are as talented an archer as I am. You should go on the harpoon flinger.
Okay. How does the harpoon flinger work?
Very much like shooting a big crossbow.
But it's a harpoon. Will that tether us to?
There are harpoons that can be attached to chains, or there are free harpoons that you can simply fire it like a ballista.
Okay. Ballistas. I can do that.
Yes.
Okay.
I think perhaps it may be better if I drive it to leave Miss Juto free if we need to engage in any sort of battle.
That is fine.
Avernus has a lot of stuff in the air, and this thing looks like it goes very fast.
Yes.
And my eyes kind of
I-
need them to shoot stuff.
Oh yes, your little mortal eyes. You're probably not adjusted to it. You would probably will require some sort of protection, I imagine. Yes, like goggles or some such.
Are there any here?
You are asking the wrong devil, I'm afraid. You
Okay.
can ask Maggie if
Yes.
you really want.
Yeah, let's do that.
She'd be happy to talk to you.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
get some more gin.
And you can also tell her the news that we have fixed the war machine to keep her happy.
As long as she's in a good mood now.
Yeah.
You'll make her in a good mood.
I don't.
Okay. I'll look handsome for Maggie.
I'll come with you, bro.
Probably not a good idea.
Thank you.
No, come with me. Fine. Sure. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh,
She's
well.
either
Don't
in a
have
good
any more
mood or
gin.
not.
With them.
Sorry?
Keep him away from the gin.
I will.
There's
Keep
no
Azra
more.
away from the gin. She makes it explode.
And
We'll
that
drink it all
also.
before we come back.
I'll. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Don't listen to him.
I don't.
Right,
I'm
we'll
not gonna
go.
listen to you.
Listen to me.
No.
I got a suggestion. Listen to me.
Oh,
Did you legitimately do that?
But I can.
I can. I'll put you in a demi-plane if you don't listen to me.
Demi-plane. I'll lock
Dear
you
God.
away.
I'll listen to you.
Good.
She's a problem. Okay. Can we go to mad?
Go knock on the door.
Yeah.
It's Maggie's time. And he begins muttering, and you hear like the door
Oh,
scraping open.
you're on your own.
What?
I jump away.
You like, jump into like the car, like a tauntaun, like a dead demon. You're like, hop behind
Just a
it.
thumbs up from behind.
It slowly opens, and there is just like this dark expanse, and you can see that there is basically like a single armchair draped in like crocheted blankets in front of a little table where there is a crystal ball, and there is some sort of something going on in the crystal ball, like some sort of murder or something, like in some faraway place. And there is a little cup of tea on like a little delicate tea plate and some strange-looking snacks.
Reality TV.
And Maggie is just staring at you wild-eyed from the door.
We.
Handsome boy.
Hello, Maggie. We repaired the machine, so we are able to bring back your dreams.
Good. I like my dream.
Good. It's just we were wondering
Her eyes glance back to the crystal ball.
what's that?
I'm watching my stories.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Such delightful tales in the mortal world. I miss them.
Fucking CSI Talis Val over here.
No, she's not watching the solving of murders. She's watching the murders.
Okay.
She's watching
Hannibal,
people
then.
dying.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I was wondering,
Yeah.
the speed these machines go, and the fact that I'll be open to the. Is there anything to protect my eyes?
Yes.
She goes over to like a little coat rack where there are like leather. You don't know what beast they're made from, but leather like ponchos. There's like ponchos. There's like capes. Some of them look like Maggie's made from crochet, like where she's gotten the wool and things again.
Yeah.
No.
Hell sheep.
Yeah. But then there is also like pairs of goggles. But she only has like 3 pairs, and she just kind of like gingers them out to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Gin,
She just closes the door. And
Enjoy your story. Oh. Well, that's solved. Oh, she ran out of gin.
You're a liar.
I asked.
I'm going to tell Azra.
Tell her. She'll burn your hands again.
Give me the goggles.
There you go.
Thank you.
One pair of
I put them
goggles.
on the wrong way.
Wait, so what?
Backwards.
on your head.
Just the band.
Oh, just the band,
The goggles on the back. Goodbye, Reynard.
Bye.
He goes in a random direction.
Yeah, I'll head back to the war machine.
Yeah.
Cam isn't there.
Okay. I've got
Can I
things
just
for
go
myself.
and turn Cam around so that he's walking in the
Yeah,
direction?
you watch
of the
Cam
war
is like
machine?
going to walk past where the war machine is,
Just spin him.
and bouncing along
Last
next
minute.
to him is a floating flaming skull.
When I was a wizard, you see, things were very different, but now I'm a flying skull.
He's just like cackling in your ear as Cam goes past.
Fantastic. Great. Good.
Got another
good
friend. Having a great
Making
time
friends. We're making friends all over the place.
Oh.
I don't like it.
Hello, and he flies in like, you have the tormentor working, I see. Very good.
Yes. Speaking of friends, is there anyone here that could help us on our journey? Someone to come with us, maybe?
I'll come with you, Barnabas the Magnificent.
Yes.
Yep.
Barnabas
He's in the diary.
Magnificent.
He's going Barnabas.
Oh, but one of the fucking little shits has stolen my tooth.
And you can see he's missing like a gold tooth. Like he has several gold teeth, but one of them is missing from like his lower jaw.
One of those shitty little red craps.
Oh, no problem.
Do you need your tooth?
I'd like it. How would you like to be missing a tooth? Give me one of yours.
I don't want to know. That's mine.
Exactly. I want mine.
Okay. So if we-
Barnabas.
He like rolls around.
and if we get your tooth back, you'll come with us.
Sure. Where are you going? On the tormentor. Love that thing. Goes very fast. I sit on the front.
We're going to visit Lulu.
I don't know who that is, but hopefully we're there to kill them.
Sort
Maybe,
of,
maybe not. We'll see. See what happens.
How was he able to do that noise?
Magic!
Got no lips.
All to do with magic, my dear.
You know, I was once a very powerful wizard, but then some
Where are
shit
these,
came into my crypt. He stole my fucking skull and turned me into a flame skull. Can you imagine what sort of shit goes into a crypt, steals a skull to make an immortal fire creature? Honestly, even I wouldn't have done that. I kill people.
Sounds like a terrible person.
I know, isn't that right?
Yes.
You have a rather fetching skull. Would you like to be a flame skull?
No, please no. I like my skull attached to my body.
You'll get over it.
Where are these? What are you called? Red
Even my
crap?
skull.
The red caps. Those little shitty gnome things with the big boots stomping around.
Yeah.
Hate them.
Where are?
Fucking garbage.
Where are they?
Everywhere. Look around. And they are like, you can see them like in little packs and mobs like around.
And one of them's got your tooth.
They keep fucking lying, telling me that one's got it, then that one's got it, and then none of them have it. Can't fucking find it anywhere.
Who has the tooth?
I don't know.
No, I'm yelling it to everyone.
Oh,
even the red cap.
Make an intimidate check.
2. Intimidate.
Every single
7.
red cap points at a different red cap.
Is anyone pointing at the majority?
Nope. They each, and that's the
This one's got
startling
3.
thing. They each point at a completely different red cap in synchronicity. They just go.
Could I like insight?
Sure, make an insight check.
What could you possibly need a tooth for?
What could you need your tooth for?
No, I'm
Eating,
talking to
speaking,
them.
whistling. Oh, you're talking to them. I don't know. They're little
Whistling.
shits. They're all insane.
Whistling?
11.
Can you not
11?
whistle with
11 actually.
commands?
You see, they're all pointing, and then one of them puts his hand behind his back and throws a tooth to another one really quickly. He's like,
I'm just gonna point that one.
like the red cap, and they've got these giant iron boots with spikes on it, and he's just like stomping, trying to get away. He's like,
Why do they wear those?
I don't know. That's just what they wear.
Wouldn't you? It's good for stomping shit.
Yeah, they are, and they stomp when they walk.
Is he trying to throw the
He's
tooth?
trying to hide, so I'm gonna make a stealth check for him. Oh yeah, he's pretty fucking hidden.
Ozra?
Hello.
What you got?
Put him
What
in
you
a
got?
fucking prison.
Prison? I could try and intimidate him, I guess.
So do we not know where he is now?
I mean, make some perception checks. Let's find out.
Can I?
Nat 20.
No.
On the perception check?
Yeah.
So you see him.
I can see through walls.
Yeah,
Objects.
you can as well. You have to activate.
I have to activate that, but
You see him duck into like a metal tube of like garbage, like some sort of broken part of a war machine, and he kind of slides down it,
Right.
and he's hiding in like a little cavity in the garbage.
could I like try and like mage hand pick him up and like bring him?
I think the mage hand's not going to be strong enough, so you
No.
kind of reach in and you hear like scrabbling as like,
Little shits.
and it's like the tube is like, it's barely big enough for this tiny little creature to go down.
Yeah.
You'd have to like put your arm down it blind.
All right.
Teeth in it.
I'll just,
Hopefully.
can I just try and intimidate him to come out?
Sure, you can try.
I'll just say to him, "Come out of here, you little shits, or I'll burn you alive."
She will. She'll do it.
He definitely will.
She's already done it.
That is a 22.
22.
So
You
then-
hear like a yelp. I'd say it's terrified of you, but it's also terrified of coming out because it's kind of just paralyzed with fear. But like peering down, it's just like, and it drops the tooth, and it's just there.
Yeah.
Can you reach
Tooth
the
in
tooth?
Can I like use the butt of my guandao to just poke him? Like,
You,
is
like-
there an other end of the tube just to like, yeah?
No, it's like a tube of like almost like a smoke funnel, and then he's like hiding in like a hollowed out engine. So it's like this little cavity, like a little hidey hole, and you can just like
And he's dropped the tooth.
yeah,
He's dropped the tooth.
Yeah, and he just drops it, but then he's like, I'm not coming out. I'll die.
Can we reach the tooth?
Yeah, do you want to stick your hand down there?
No. Not really.
Does anyone want to stick their hand down there?
Stick my guandao down there.
Just mage hand it now. You got.
Mage hand
Just
the
mage
tooth.
hand it, yeah?
Yeah. So you start mage handing it.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the other red caps, in fact, two of the other red caps see you trying to get to their mate, and they move their speed which is they move 25 feet up to you and kick you with their heavy iron boots.
Right.
Can you make 2 dexterity saving throws, please,
Cool.
Azra?
Plus 4. There, is that 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for 1.
1.
And 18, 19, 20, 22 for the second.
Right, so you dodge out of the way of like one, and its iron boot clungs in, like clang into the machine.
God.
As you sidestep one, the other one hits you square in the leg, and you feel like the bone splinter. You take 20 bludgeoning damage and are
Jesus.
knocked prone.
What
And
the
it's like "Ah!" and it like boots you,
Wow.
and then it jumps up and it's trying to like wiggle down into the
Oh, for
tunnel.
God's sake. Someone help the little
We just want the tooth.
broken my leg! Fuck!
Deal with it. Deal with it like you
Khaleesi's
dealt with
like,
Cam.
don't fucking stand for that. Man, destroy this little
Ah!
How fucking dare it! And you can see that Khaleesi's like enraged that this thing's attacked you.
Yeah, I'm gonna blight that shit. 98.
Oh my
wow.
god!
That thing's dead.
Yeah, it fails its save.
Yeah. Can I just? I'll see how much damage. I'll just see how much damage I
see how
do.
much damage you
For
do.
lols, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Dry this thing out.
5.
I hope
5.
so. I hope
Yeah, I'll
so.
have to roll 3 more.
Little mummified.
12, 15,
17.
17, 18, 19, 20,
Oh,
21, and then 3 more. No.
Yep.
5. Yeah. No, 9 d8.
4 more.
4 more. There we go. Can't count. So 21, 20, 22, 21, 26, 34.
Surprisingly, doesn't completely destroy this thing.
Oh.
You watch as its limbs wither, but it's still alive. Its beard goes white. Its like skin goes all pale and veiny, and but it's still alive. And its little boots are like kicking out of the end of the tunnel.
I can do more. Try it again, you shit.
Just want a tooth for Barnabas.
Get the tooth.
Barnabas is like, yes, kill it, kill it. I hate them, kill them.
Can I try and just try and convince it to go just crawl and bring the tooth through me?
Sure. I think with doing blight and the intimidate check, it just it gets the tooth. It fights with the other one for a bit, and then just a withered arm pokes out of the tunnel, and then it goes back inside and crawls away from you.
Oh my god.
I have the tooth. My leg is broken. Take it.
Marvelous! And he just flies up and like holds his jaw open. And put it in.
There you go.
Yes, much better. Well, very good. Barnabas will join you.
Great.
Never actually asked how you would assist us.
I can shoot fireballs out of my eyes.
Oh,
Fine.
okay. Good. All right, well.
How's that for helping?
That's
He's called
plenty,
Barnabas
actually.
the Magnificent.
He is my
Used to be a powerful wizard.
Magnificent.
I can also do this. And he big blurs and just like becomes a big blurry shape. Can't hit me now.
Is he like chattering the entire time? Can you, is her leg actually broken?
No.
Okay.
She just like got booted for like 20 points of damage by this tiny little shit.
Can I be crawling into the driver's seat?
Yeah.
Trying to
Kim's
turn
gone.
it on.
She's done.
Yeah, you crawl into the
No!
driver's seat.
Can I see him doing that and stop him from doing
We just
Khaleesa! Please stop
You can
Cam
see
from
like
driving.
she's looking at the rest of these red caps. Yes, I'll come drive it. I'll be back for you. Looks around.
Me too.
And then she climbs up. I don't think Khaleesi's that. She's quite strong, I think, actually. I'm certain she's stronger than Cam Buckland.
Especially when he's drunk.
Yes.
Strength +0.
With disadvantage.
Hey, I'm
Because drunk.
Oh yeah, she just
-1.
she just
too.
reaches in, grabs him by the scruff of his neck, lifts him up, and then puts him like in the other seat. Gets in.
Okay.
She's gonna use her altered form because she has wings, and she kind of like flexes. Her wings shrink down. Her hair kind of changes like into like a shorter cut, and her armor kind of shifts into like more of like a leather jacket. She looks like a humanoid like now with an adventurer.
Leather gloves.
Yep, absolutely.
cool.
And she kind of like cracks her neck. It's been a long time since I've driven one of these, but it should all come back to me. And then she just, I will need a soul coin to fuel it. If you wish to leave now.
I don't know how long we're going to still be welcome here for. So Does that sentence make sense?
We're not
Gives us some
welcome
time.
anywhere. So why don't we just...
So we're heading to the
keep
Sovereign's Palace, yes?
Yeah.
moving? Yes.
Barnabas, do you know the way to the Sovereign's Palace?
Ah, yes, I do. I'll light the way with fire!
Good.
Amazing.
And she's like, all right, well, she holds a hand out to Alzra. A coin, please, darling.
There you go.
Thank you. Puts it into a little slot, slides it down, and you hear this. As the screams of the
amazing.
damned just kind of roar up. Flame gouts out the back of the war machine. I think we're ready to depart.
It sounds like it. Okay.
Hop on.
I'll climb into the ballista
go.
harpoon launcher thing.
Okay, yeah. And with that, she's just basically like stick shifts it into reverse, backs, spins it around, and then goes over a
I'm
ramp.
like,
It goes over a ramp, over Fort Knucklebone, hits the dust of Avernus, and begins driving across the
amazing.
salt
So
dust
cool.
Oh
plains.
my god.
And I think that we'll pretty much wrap up the session here because this is a good point. With you drive for about a day across the plains without too much incident. But as you begin on the second day, so you'll have a long rest, so you get spells and stuff back. On the second day, as you are driving from a valley of mountains, these kind of obsidian black mountains, you see more of these war machines in a convoy coming towards you.
are they smiling? Are they defiling?
Well, we'll find out next time, won't we?
Oh,
Rock and roll.
Everybody go home and watch Mad Max Fury Road.
Yes.
Badass.
That's
I
awesome.
prefer if it was to follow the smiler. It's just some dude who
Yeah.
just smiles at you.
I wish that my PDF. Oh, here we go.
All he does is make you smile.
It is Smiler the Defiler,
Right.
but
Okay.
this is not Smiler the Defiler.
Oh,
No, he might appear.
Oh.
He might turn up.
He's just running
Okay.
around.
this is Frowny the Drowny.
No, what? Who is this?
that
I
the
think this is. Oh yeah, actually, there was a bunch of other warlords because there's one in here that I could use, which is like some sort of ball man. But my favorite is like
The bullet
pretty
farmer?
cool. Oh yeah. The thing is it is 100% Fury Road inspired.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
so cool.
Rag Dragger, who is a wereboar.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And he's got like a crew of wereboars
Oh my god.
with a
awesome.
big wrecking ball on one of their things.
It's
Well,
gonna be
So
amazing.
good.
We'll find
You
out.
can pre-order it on Amazon because I've done it.
Yeah.
Getting excited.
We'll find out who's barreling down this obsidian mountain towards
So
us
excited for this to come
Yeah.
out.
in the
Here we
next
go.
one.
When you've got
right.
so it's all of you, Kalisa and Barnabas the Flame
Barnabas!
Skull.
Yeah.
Barnabas the Magnificent.
Who sounds kind of similar to Zim Zam Zumbalam.
Oh, he's a flame skull. He's insane. All my insane wizards end
Yeah.
up being very similar. 'Cause
Yes, except this
one.
one is a flaming
He's a
skull.
flame skull.
I just like to
Yeah.
think that this is Zim Zam Zumbalam.
What if it was him?
Oh, it
Yeah.
was. Maybe
He was a
is.
powerful wizard.
Yeah.
Aww.
God.
Cool. Very cool.
Very
So
cool.
cool. I
God.
love this adventure so much.
So we go from airship to.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, like all of the Fort Knucklebone stuff, like Mad Maggie, Mickey, Clunk, and Chucker, like they're like one of the first things in the Avernus chapter, and it was such a nice change of pace to
Yeah.
oh my god, hell is the worst, Arcan,
Yeah.
and then it's just
Yeah.
like. In the description, it's like these are all insane.
Yeah.
They're as long as you help them, they'll be friendly to you. Because they're
Yeah.
not like true devils.
Yeah.
So they don't really mind. I do fucking Clonk and Chucker
Yeah,
are my
they're
favorite.
great.
I fucking
Yeah.
love them.
I like
Yes.
pins and needles.
Pins and needles.
I
Yeah,
like Maggie.
they don't really like. They're just two imps that love Mad Maggie.
Hey, needles.
Fucking Mad Maggie's amazing
I like
as well.
Maggie and her stories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a night hag who is
Yeah, I thought
basically
so.
like, I'm a lovely old grandma, but I'm also like from Mad Max. She's a Thunderdome.
Yeah.
So it's just she's
Awesome.
badass.
She's just watching murders.
Yeah.
I love it because I was like, what could she be doing? What would she do all day? And I'm like, what do grandmas do? They watch TV, but this is fantasy, so she just has a scrying crystal ball and scries on like murder
pretty
scenes. And
hilarious.
it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadistic.
yeah,
Man.
That's
what I do.
amazing.
Nice.
I love it.
yeah, that's
I
fun.
love this so much.
Thanks
Before
everybody.
we go, if you are at PAX West
Yes.
this week, then you can meet me, Tom, and Mark.
What?
We will be there.
We're gonna be there.
So,
Yeah.
just
Idle
for any of you on the
Champions.
D&D channel, Idle Champions are taking us out to Seattle. So if you're around, then definitely come and say hi to her.
And I have spoken to a certain Mr. Greg Tito to try and visit Wizards as well.
Nice.
Because we love you, Greg. Thanks
Yeah.
very much. Hey, thank you so much for watching High Rolls here on the D&D channel. We won't be back next week because, as mentioned, we're going to be at PAX.
Yes.
So enjoy all the awesome D&D content here on the stream going out throughout the week. And we will see you very soon to finish off our adventures here in Descent Lightfall. See you next time.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.